Welcome everyone, welcome to meditation. I appreciate you being here. Who do we have so far? I see Healthy Healing Her. Nyasha, welcome. So my name is Tom Morley, and I teach meditation, I teach yoga, and Kelly is so kind to invite me on board your platform. I appreciate this, Kelly. Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here. And thank you for letting me know the sound is good, Philip. I appreciate that. So I'm going to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about me. I've been meditating now most of my life. I was fortunate that I had a father who was a meditator, so he taught me how to meditate. And it's been a lifelong practice for me. It's something that has been a refuge. And when I say refuge, I mean it's been something that's been my go-to during hard times and not. It's something that I like to do on a regular basis, no matter what. It's one of those things, and I find it very, very useful, and I love to share it with people. So I've been teaching now for 27 years, yoga and meditation, and I love it just as much as I did the first day. And I'm no closer to understanding life than I was then either. So I like to use the quote from Neem Karoli Baba. For those of you who are familiar with Ram Dass, he was Ram Dass's guru from India last century, and he said, "You're never going to figure out life." He said, "So better to love everyone instead." So that being said, I think love is the best medicine, and I think one form of love is meditating, getting back into our center, into that place of stillness within. So thank you for joining me here on Heal with Kelly. And thank you again, Kelly, for inviting me on. What a pleasure. So this will be about 20 minutes. We'll do a little breath work, simple and easy. I'll guide you through it. Maybe a little body scan, followed by that. We'll do maybe some emotional healing. So this will be quick, it'll be easy, it'll be painless, and hopefully you'll feel better for it after. And again, my name is Tom Morley. I'm with a company called Yoga, Global Tribe Yoga. And we have a website, globaltribeyoga.com, and we're also on Instagram as Global Tribe Yoga. So people often say, well, Tom, how long should I meditate? And there's no real hard and fast answer. Some clinicians say 3 minutes is a good amount of time. Well, 13 minutes is better, and 20 minutes twice a day is great. So we don't really know. So any amount of meditation, whether it's a minute, 30 seconds, or an hour, fantastic. I like the Zen proverb that says, you should meditate 20 minutes every day, unless you're too busy, in which case you should meditate an hour. So, and the truth is you're already meditating. You don't know it because we're busy thinking. I'm busy thinking, you're busy thinking. We're lost in thought all the time. But prior to thought, there it is. So we're polishing the mirror right now, so we get a clear reflection of that place within us that is peace, that is calm. And it's really not that difficult to do. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Nonetheless, here we are together. So let's go ahead and start off by closing your eyes. You can keep your eyes open, by the way. They don't have to be closed. There's no hard and fast rules here. And I invite you to approach this meditation that it's already happening. You're already enlightened. You're here now, and that's what counts. So, if you want, close your eyes or keep your eyes open and start to bring your attention to your body as well as your breath. So your breath is always here. You can always count on your breath through and through. I always say it's your closest ally this lifetime. So just watch it. And in fact, this is in itself a form of pranayama or breath work, just simply observing your breath. Watch it for about 30 seconds. Just watch your breathing pattern without trying to alter it. Just watch it. And the yogis say, if you want to change your life, change your breath. Change your relationship to how you breathe. I think the breath is one of the most potent ways to cut through stress, anxiety, depression, you name it. Why? Because it works on your physiology, not on your head necessarily, although it will calm the mind down. it just bypasses that and goes directly into the body. It works. And it's been proven again and again in many clinical studies. So there's proof behind this if you need that. I know a lot of you are already meditators and you know all this. I'm just preaching to the choir, which is fun to do sometimes too. It's good to hear. So, watching your breath, observing your breath. You might notice that the breath is shallow. Maybe it goes to about your clavicle bones. That's okay. We'll get there in a minute where we get the breath deeper down in the body, not with too much effort. So now, we're going to do a little breathing exercise, real easy. It's going to be for 1 minute. A lot of these things are going to be 1 minute segments as we go. Realize we're on Instagram. People are jumping in and off, so hang in there. Here we go. You're going to breathe in for 5 seconds like this, and then 5 seconds out through the mouth. I'll count for you, and then I'll do it with you. Here we go. Ready? Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause it for a moment, and then exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And repeat. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause, and then exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, inhale. I'll do it with you now. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale. And exhale. Last round. Inhale. And exhale. And now I invite you to sit quietly, eyes closed or open, and just relish in the benefits of this breath for a moment. Allow your body to breathe naturally as it will and does, as it knows how to. Continue to soften the body, the chest, the belly, the face. So using the breath is one of the quickest ways that we can shift our energy if need be. So now let's go into the body, this wonderful meat package that we have on loan from the universe for a time being. So I find it more beneficial to close the eyes for this. Let's start from the top of the head, and we'll do a body scan. We're just going to go down through the head, relaxing as we go. So softening the face, the jaw, softening the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the upper back, the arms, the biceps, the triceps, the forearms, the palms, the fingers, the belly, the lower back, the hips, the pelvis, the upper thighs, the quadriceps, the hamstrings, the knees, the lower legs, calves, the shins, the ankles, the feet, the toes. And now allow your attention to pervade your whole body as a complete unit, a holistic unit. So just by bringing your full attention away from the incessant thinking machine into the body like we're doing in itself is a very healing act. There's a potency and a healing quality to our attention when it's pure and undivided. Let it rest within your body right now, just for another few breaths. And now bring your awareness, your attention to the area of your head. In meditation yoga, we call this area of the body the chitta field, where all the action is, thinking, feeling, emotions. Although it is connected also, of course, to the rest of the body. And now, just like we were witnessing the body, witnessing the breath, let's witness what I call the antics of the mind. Again, not to take it all so seriously, but just to watch it. I call it the movie theater of the mind. So there's thoughts, feelings, emotions, all of it. Now what we're doing is we're watching it, we're witnessing it. Our tendency, our strong habit pattern is to get lost into it, and then we're lost in thought. If that happens, absolutely okay. It happens all day anyway. So we just merely, or we bring our attention back, rather, to our breath, our body, and watching this thinking process. You'll begin to notice something very interesting when you observe and watch thoughts, feelings, and emotions. They arise and they fall away. And the yogis say, anything that arises and falls away is not you. So continue to watch these things. So some of these thoughts that we have and feelings and emotions have strong energy, and they're used to feeding off of our attention. So rather than giving our attention to them, we're going to remain in our noble seat, sitting here, or lying down, or whatever you're doing, and we're simply going to observe and witness all of it. Now, we might want to interpret certain thoughts and say, okay, that's a bad thought, this is a good thought. For the sake of this meditation, just see it as a thought. So all thoughts are equal, whatever they may be. All feelings, emotions that are arising, same. Now let's say, for example, you're having trouble or difficulty with a certain thought or with certain feelings and emotions, and they are causing you to feel depression or anxiety or fear or sadness or whatever. So we're going to hold space for these, and this is the way to heal, or one way to heal them. Allow it to be there. Instead of resisting it, welcome it. Allow it to be there. Witness it, watch it, experience it from the perspective of a witness. When we're able to hold space for something like that, it can begin to dissipate and dissolve. So we're not judging, we're not interpreting, we're not wishing it wasn't there or fighting with it. We're just simply allowing it to be there. All the while, we're softening the body. We're aware of our breath. now let that go. And just sit. Feel this body. Feel your breath. Aware of your senses. Sound, sight, even though the eyes may be closed, taste, touch. And still aware of thoughts, aware of sensations, feelings, realizing they are not you. These are experiences that are coming and rising and going. So our job here, as Ramana Maharshi, that great saint from India, used to say, is not to be this or that, but it's simply to be. So we're sitting and practicing, if you will, who we already are, which is impossible to practice. Just simply being. There's a great philosopher from France, French philosopher, Blaise Pascal. He said, all of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly, alone, in a room. So right now, staying current and present with your breath, feeling your body, aware thoughts may be coming, going, feelings, emotions may be there, rising, falling away. Important distinction in meditation that's helped me a lot, that's helped a lot of people, is to recognize that we have a mind, but that we are not the mind. And that would be inclusive of thoughts. So we have thoughts. Thoughts occur, but we are not the thoughts. This is an important distinction in meditation. So this way we can learn to actually use thought energy, which is an incredible, powerful siddha is called, or tool, or power, rather than what usually happens is our attention is being used by thoughts. So right now, we'll do one more little fun thing here. Get very alert and very aware. So the key here in meditation is to be absolutely awake and alert, and at the same time, completely relaxed. And just watch, like a cat watching a mouse hole. If you watch the cat's absolutely relaxed, and yet it's absolutely alert at the same time. And with this alertness, this awareness, and this deep relaxation, we begin to watch and notice thoughts, feelings, and emotions, which we have, which are part of who we are, but not the totality of who we are. I know for some of you, you know this already, but it's good to hear it again. I'm going to read you a little something here that I have. It's from Kabir. He says, "Are you looking for me? I am in the next seat. My shoulder is against yours. You will not find me in the stupas not in Indian shrine rooms, nor in synagogues, nor in cathedrals, not in masses, nor in kirtans, not in legs winding around your own neck, nor in eating nothing but vegetables. When you really look for me, you will see me instantly. You will find me in the tiniest house of time. Kabir says, student, tell me, what is God? He is the breath inside the breath. So, we're often looking everywhere, when all along it's here. So all the rishis, all the enlightened ones that I've come across, they all say the same thing: it's within. So meditation is a great access point to that. And there are lots of different kinds of meditation. There's mantra meditation. There's eye-gazing meditation. There's infinite amount of different styles of meditation. So part of the fun is finding what works for you, and that can change through time as well. So tonight's meditation was a little bit of a hodgepodge. All meditation ultimately brings you back to where you are, which is here and now. I hope you enjoyed that. It was brief, to the point, and as we say at the end of the meditations, namaste, which means the spirit of me honors the spirit in you. I appreciate you being here, appreciate your presence. And again, my name's Tom Morley. I teach online on globaltribeyoga.com, and Global Tribe Yoga is our handle on Instagram. We have online classes. We teach in person here in Los Angeles. We also do retreats all over the world. We've done about 60 to 70 retreats in the last 20 years. And I'd love to see you on one of those platforms. So thank you so much for joining. And if you have any questions right now, I'm happy to look at the screen and answer any questions. If you'd like to